A lot of guys don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they wander too close to temptation. And if you're building something real, whether it's a business, your physique, or you're just trying to get your life together, the modern world is specifically designed to pull you off track. So, anyways, I'm scrolling through my phone the other day, right? And I realized I've been on this thing for like 45 minutes, just mindlessly consuming garbage. And I'm just thinking, bro, I had a whole plan for the morning. I was going to work on content, hit the gym, meal prep. Instead, I'm watching random videos of people I don't even know living lives that I don't even want. That's when it hit me. This isn't an accident. This is engineered. You see, here's what I've realized during this whole journey of building while everyone thinks I'm crazy. The world profits from weak men, distracted men, men who consume instead of create. Every app, every platform, every piece of entertainment is designed with one goal: to keep you scrolling, keep you buying, keep you weak. And it's working. I mean, look around you. How many men do you know are actually building something meaningful? Most guys that I know are just surviving until the weekend, then numbing themselves with whatever gets them through, whatever helps them sleep at night. It's not living, that's just existing. And I've identified these three main traps that keeps men stuck in this cycle. And if you don't recognize these soon, you're going to keep falling into them. Now, firstly, you've got trap number one, which is the lust trap. Now, I'm sure you've been seeing this on YouTube quite a lot lately. I'm not just talking about the obvious stuff. I'm talking about the constant sexualization of everything. You've got social media, advertising, entertainment. It's all designed to trigger that dopamine hit and keep you chasing the next high instead of building something real. When you're constantly stimulated by artificial highs, real achievement feels boring. Why work for months building a business when you can just get instant gratification in like 30 seconds? And then you've got trap number two, which is the distraction trap. Now, this is the subtle one. It's not just your phone, though that's part of it. It's the constant noise, news, notifications, other people's drama, entertainment that adds nothing to your life. Every minute that you spend consuming someone else's content is a minute you're not creating your own life. And then trap number three, you've got the shortcut trap. Get rich quick schemes, magic pills for fitness, hacks for everything. The idea that there's some secret way to avoid the work. This keeps you searching for the easy way instead of doing the hard work. You become addicted to the promises of shortcuts instead of committed to the process. And for years, I fell into all three traps. I'd start my day with good intentions, and then I'd get pulled into the noise. I told myself I was staying informed or networking or taking a quick break. But really, I was avoiding the uncomfortable work of actually building something real. That changed when I realized every successful man that I respect has one thing in common. They guard their attention like their life depends on it. Because it does. So here's what I built. A system for guiding your mission from these modern traps. First, morning protection. Your first hour awake determines your whole day. No phone, no news, no other people's problems. It's just you and whatever you're building. Second, input discipline. Everything you consume is programming you. Guard what goes into your mind as carefully as what goes into your body. Third, mission clarity. You can't guard something that you haven't defined. You gotta ask yourself, what are you actually building? What's your real mission? You need to be specific. And fourth, boundary setting. Real strength isn't avoiding all temptation. It's having a clear boundary, or having clear boundaries and the discipline to maintain them. This isn't about becoming a monk. It's about becoming intentional. And look, I'm not sitting here pretending I've got this perfectly figured out. Just yesterday I caught myself scrolling for way too long. But the difference is now I have a system to get back on track. I recognize these traps faster so I can protect my mission better. And that's made all the difference in staying consistent with this business when everyone thought I should just throw in the towel. Now, if you want to build this kind of intentional strength, I put together a 7-day masculine reset that breaks down exactly how to guard your mission from these modern day traps. It's free. It's designed specifically for guys who are tired of being distracted from what actually matters. Links in the description. It's the only one there. But here's the thing. If you just save this video and tell yourself you'll check it out later, you're just falling back into the distraction trap right now. Real strength is taking action when it matters, not when it's convenient. The reset is there. Your mission is waiting. So what are you going to choose?